Two, uh, I saw something today which kind of disturbed me, so I'm going to try to make a short video on this. Uh, there's a student out in Colorado, a middle school student, who was sent home because on his backpack he had various patches, and one of them is a patch of the Gadsden flag. And there's a video, supposedly, where it says the principal is talking to the student and the student's mother. And the student's mother asked, well, what happens if he doesn't take the patch off his backpack? And he says, well, he can't go to class. The bag cannot be in there because it might offend other students. I'm like, really? This to me would have been a good teachable moment that the principal could have said something to the teacher, and the teacher could have told the class what this flag represents in regard to our country. And the principal is cited as saying that it represents slavery and the slave trade, which is the farthest thing from the truth. And if the principal didn't know what this meant, then the principal, and I say principal because I don't know if it's male or female, it did not say, but the principal obviously does not know what this means and could have asked a teacher. You know, this would have been a good teachable moment for the class. So now, class is in session. I'm going to give you a brief history of this flag so no one else can be offended by it. What is the Don't Tread on Me flag? It's a bright yellow banner with the image of a hissing, coiled rattlesnake over a patch of grass and the words, Don't Tread on Me. Often referred to as the Don't Tread on Me flag, the correct name, and I'm saying it wrong, is the Gadsden flag, named after Christopher Gadsden, an American Revolutionary politician. The Gadsden history begins in 1775 when Christopher Gadsden, a Continental colonel from South Carolina, designed and presented it to the colonial Marines, Semper Fi, and presented it to colonial Marines, the American colony's amphibious infantry force. The colonial Marines adopted Gadsden's flag alongside another design, the Moultrie flag, a blue flag with a white crescent overlaid with the word liberty. Both flags served as symbols of the Continental Marines until 1798, at which point the unit transitioned in what is the modern-day United States Marine Corps. After the Revolutionary War ended, the Gadsden flag fell into disuse, only occasionally flown in Charleston, South Carolina, as a historical symbol until the flag's modern resurgence in the 1970s. The Timble rattlesnake is a highly venomous species of pit viper native to the eastern regions of the North Americas. The snake was well known and feared in all 13 original colonies and was one of the first recurring American animal symbols. The words "Don't tread on me" are a motto and battle cry to warn the British Crown that the colonies would defend themselves if attacked. Nowhere in here does it mention slavery, the slave trade. It has nothing to do with this subject at all, but yet this ill-informed principal is using this to punish a student who is actually showing pride in his country by wearing this symbol. As I said, I wanted to keep this short and sweet, but when I heard this ridiculous story from this educator who should not be in a position of authority over any students, if they cannot tell what this flag means, without trying to use it to help other students. Uh, like I said, this is just ridiculous. And this principal should be re-educated into what is history and why it's important that we learn history in our schools. God bless America and Semper Fi.